Good morning. Let's see here. I think I did a little bit better today in prepping, so let me just make sure that they're all on. Yep, one is on. And two. All right. Hey everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in and let's get started. Let's see here. So let me be able to see that one. Oh, okay. Oh. That. Make sure you see that right. Okay. That looks good to me. Looks good to me. All right. So good morning, everyone. Come on in and let's get started. I hope everyone is doing well today. Just some quick housekeeping rules and a heads up. I know this is going to be a lot of information. But please try to hold all your questions to the end. But if you have questions in between, go ahead and leave them in the chat box and I'll try my best to get to them. As you guys know, I am kind of special when it comes to this chat box. Because there's the StreamYard chat box, and then there is the chat box on the actual Facebook. So it can be can't post comments to some. That's just here. Yes, he's already given me warnings of stuff. So let's get started. So this training will be recorded. So if you have any technical issues or cannot hear, please address these concerns now and try to be active in the chat. But y'all know I'm a bit wow. That's part of being a at-home mompreneur. The kid just walks into the room. So please forgive the kid. That would be the 2-year-old. Okay. So let's start a little. What was I mentioning? Oh, this training will be recorded. So if you have any technical issues or cannot hear, please address these concerns now and try to be active. I'll try to be active in the chat, but like I said, y'all know I'm a bit special when it comes to this chat. Okay. So you want to be sure to take good notes and make sure that you tag us in your notes on Instagram at Your Star Power Solutions so that we can repost your tag. Tag us and let us know that, hey, let us know that you're in this thing. How do you turn this recorder on? It's already recording. It's going to be recording today. Okay, as long as y'all can see it, that works for me. All right, so so let's get started. Today, we're going to be covering 5 important things your LLC needs to have. I've been an entrepreneur for about over 8 years, and I've been a full-time entrepreneur since about last year, April 21st of last year to be exact. Actually celebrating this year, so you guys stay tuned and be on the lookout for that. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Marisa Cotton, and I am a business and tax strategist. I help small businesses to properly fire their 9-to-5 for their business full time by helping them to structure their exit plan to fit their individual businesses, finances, and lifestyle. While everyone's situation, I don't believe is the same. Everyone's situation is different. So there really is no cookie cutter way about creating an exit plan. It's about creating an exit plan that's right for you and your situation. However, I do believe that there is a proper framework to follow. So I do help with that framework, but the actual plan itself, everybody's plan is going to be different. I've got 2 kids, some got 3, 4, some have none, some are married, not married, some are more financially stable than others. Nobody's really is the same, so you can't really put a plan together that just fits everyone's situation. It's what's right for you and your situation. Okay, that actually skipped one. There we go. So who am I? Again, my mission who am I? I'm a business and tax strategist. I have 2 master's degrees, one in public administration, one in business administration. I have over 15 years in business organization and strategic management, HR, payroll, business finance, tax strategy, project management. I've had my way around the corporate office and executives, part of the executive suites, but I've definitely had my way around the corporate office and getting things done. I'm also a certified tax preparer and bookkeeper. I'm a mom of 2 girls, one of which you just heard a few minutes ago. I'm married to my best friend for over 10 years. It's actually like 15, I think. I'm a daddy's girl. I am the baby of three girls, but I am still a daddy's girl. I love gummy bears and Reese's peanut butter cups, just in case anybody ever wants to buy me snacks. I love those. And I don't drink coffee. So we can go out for a coffee date, but they've got to have some great tea. I don't drink coffee. I drink lemonade and like tea slash lemonades. I really don't drink coffee that much. So that's me, not a coffee drinker. My mission for the next year is to help 5,000 entrepreneurs to properly place themselves in the position to become full-time entrepreneurs. And this is actually part of that we're going over today. So if full-time entrepreneurship is your goal, let's make sure you have the right pillars in place to be successful at it and actually rock it. Now, as for me, like I said, I've been an entrepreneur now for full-time for a year or a little bit less than a year. 21 days will be a year. So I have some experience going around the globe with this. I have experience in the corporate sector and also have experience as an entrepreneur in that sector as well. So one thing about someone that can help you with something, they have to have experience and have to have lived it, not read it, but best to have lived. It's okay to read it, but best to have lived it to better understand it and put you in a place where you can better understand the situation as well. So that's me in Cliff Notes version, or at least half the Cliff Notes version or so. So we'll go forward. 5 important things that you need to have in your LLC. One of the services that I offer is business formation services. I've had so many entrepreneurs to come to me wanting an LLC, but having no clue about what it really takes or entails. And I'm not going to count the ones that came to me during the PPP era that all of a sudden need an LLC, never had a business, never knew they ran any type of business. All of a sudden they got a haircut business. You cut hair for who? Never seen clippers, never seen your work, never seen you ever, nothing. But that's besides the points. Uh, so with having an LLC, there's more to just having your business registered with the state and an EIN. So let's talk about 5 important factors needed when you're running a legit LLC. I think I can hit that. Yep. One, accounting and bookkeeping. Too often I find businesses that wing it pretty much with no proper bookkeeping for their business. So like when it's time for tax time, I'm like, hey, where's your profit and loss statement? Where is it what you spent? Do you have any receipts? This, that, and the third. And they're like, let me look at my bank accounts. Or I think I spent this on this or that on that. And the only thing they really remember are probably a couple of lunches or dinners and the big purchases like freaking computers or phones or a desk or office or something like that. So you want to make sure that you have proper bookkeeping. Okay, so if you want to know how the 6 or 7 figure people like made it to that 6 and 7 figure mark in their business, um, they have bookkeeping. And honestly, if they did not have bookkeeping, I really have a strong feeling that they probably didn't really make it to that 6 or 7 figure mark, besides how would they really know without proper bookkeeping. So you can manifest all day long, but if you don't have the right proper things in place, I mean, how are you going to get there? So, I mean, manifesting, praying, believing it, speaking it into existence, all that's good. But even the Bible says that faith without works is dead. So you've got to put in the work, number one. And then now that you put in the work, you have to know pretty much how your business is really doing. So you can see like which products or services are selling the most, which ones aren't selling at all, which expenses are killing your budget and you need to probably do better, which ones you can probably do without. There are a few different ways to do your bookkeeping outside of QuickBooks as well. So don't feel stuck just because you don't want to do QuickBooks. You're not familiar with it. It's really not your thing. There's more than one way to get your bookkeeping done. Whether you outsource it or do it yourself, there's more than one way outside of QuickBooks to get your bookkeeping done. So there's no excuses. No excuses. This is not optional. Having proper bookkeeping for your LLC is not optional. This is a must. You need to, if you don't have an accountant and you probably can't afford an accountant or not ready for one, you still need to have your bookkeeping in place. Okay. It's super important. It's not hard. There are simple ways to do your bookkeeping. Again, there are ways outside of QuickBooks to do your bookkeeping yourself before you have to outsource it. Okay. Bookkeeping is important because accurate record keeping, accurate accounting records are essential to your company's stability. Accurate bookkeeping helps a business to manage its cash flow, meet its financial obligations, and your plans and investments. Bookkeeping helps your budget. It helps with your tax preparation. It's tax season, like I mentioned, definitely helps with your tax situation. And it helps with planning your purpose. It helps with profit management. Everything dealing with the finances part of your business, you name it, it's very important and very essential to your business. So as I mentioned, no excuses there. Okay. Just want to make sure and check around, see if anyone has any questions so far while we're moving forward. And I think we are good. Okay, perfect. So let's see here. The next important thing that you want to have in your LLC is, excuse me, goals. What are the goals of your business? I mean, what's your end game? What are the milestones? Where is the starting point for you? What is considered the top for you? What's your goal for your business? Now, here we talk about pretty much like what's the purpose or the point of you running a business, not your business plan, but what's the purpose of your business? What's the goal? You're running this business to replace your 9 to 5. You're running this business to supplement your income or to pay for your daughter's braces, saving to buy a new car, just some chump change. Whatever the case is, what is the goal for your business? What are your business goals? These are predetermined targets in which you wish to achieve in a particular time. They're goals, like weight loss goals, saving money goals, buying a new car goal. Like, what is the goal for your business? Now, these goals can be general, regular level, or even be higher level. Create a 6 7 figure business. That's the goal. Create an exit plan for my business. That's the goal. Create generational wealth for my family. That's the goal. These can also be goals to help you to reach the bigger picture of the goals of your business. Okay. Maybe your goal is to gradually increase your revenue by 35% over the next 6 months. Maybe build better working relationships, be a better communicator. Maybe a goal is even to get into government contracting to expand your reach. Hell, a goal can be to get your business shit together. So together, this is so like your business can grow. It can actually be a legit business. So, what are your business goals? If you did not attend my goal planning party this year, then you missed out. Like I said before, screw them vision board parties, because creating a vision board, you haven't looked at it probably since day 2 after you created it. And that's only because you moved it from like one place in your bedroom to the other, or in your office, or in an open space, so you can see it better and look at it all year. So, you know what's going on your vision board, but do you really pay attention to it? It's nice spending the time together with like friends and family, cutting out pictures, talking, drinking, eating food, like discussing goals for your business or for your life. But how often do you really pay attention to it? So I don't do vision board parties. I started doing goal planning parties. So if you're interested in that, please be sure to look me up at the end of the year, because I will definitely be hosting another one. People loved it last year, and I've actually been following up on some people with their goals, and they're actually doing better than their vision board parties. So what can I say? Screw them vision board parties. But as I was mentioning, your business has to have goals. Okay. Another thing your business have to have is a strategy. This is different from your goal. So we talked about the goals, but quick question: how do you expect to reach the goal? Like, what all is entailed in you actually reaching the goal? How do you get there? How do you get from point A to point B? I want to leave my house and go to Target. How do I get there? I get in the car, I start the car, I drive down so and so streets, past these lights, stop at the lights, need be, so forth, get in the parking lot, and there is a helicopter. Uh, get in the car, oh, I got in the car, get to Target, I'm there. How did I get from point A to point B? So simply put, your strategy is a clear set of plans and actions that outlines how your business will compete in a particular market or how you will reach your particular goals. So let's dive in a bit of that. So your path to achieve your vision is your goals, right? So part of your business strategy should be how your business evaluates and how your business elevates, not evaluates, how your business elevates and sustains. That's part of your strategy, right? Part of your business strategy also should be your systems and your backend, automations, optimizations. Even if you're a product based vendor, you should have some type of backend systems, like how do you accept orders? How do you place the orders? How do you put the orders together? What system do you use for putting them out? Like, all of this is considered part of your strategy. Now, if you're just starting out, it's still important to build these out now. Trust me, you'll thank me later. And as your business will grow, your systems may change or need to adapt to the growth as well. But I guarantee that they will make your life easier. So your strategy is defined as a plan of action. It's how you're going to go about reaching the goals. One of the 5 important things you have to have is how you're actually going to go about reaching the goals. So let's go through an example real quick. Let's take the game of Monopoly. Everyone loves Monopoly, right? Everybody knows how to play Monopoly. Cool. Now, the goal is to remain financially solvent while forcing your opponents into bankruptcy and pretty much like buying all the developments and properties up, right? So, what are some strategies to get this done? Buy as much as you can to buy as much as you can and keep track of your reserves. Buy, trade, select properties to stop letting others complete like the monopoly of the board. So you're cutting them off. We all know that railroads are cash cows. Use the jail to your advantage. Take some time off while still collecting your money. Start auctioning when others do not have money. Right. All of these are winning strategies to win the game. So in business, you have strategies. Well, they need to be put in place to help you win. So we've discussed accounting and bookkeeping. We've discussed goals. We've discussed strategies. You still with me? Everybody's cool? Okay, so let's go on to number 4. Can I get number 4? Business credit. Business credit is essential to your business as well. So picture this. If you need, let's say, a printer off the back for the office, your printer just died out of nowhere in the middle of a busy tax season or whatever the case may be. You need pens in the office, you need folders, like any type of supplies. Why use your cash on hand now when you can use business credit? Business credit is a company's ability to buy something now and pay for it later. Kind of simply like the credit cards that you have now. You swipe your card for gas, whatever the case is, you buy it now and you pay for it later. Now, by establishing a good business credit rating, you make it much more easier should you need to borrow money, should you need money to expand, money for a loan to get into a brick or mortar, whatever the case may be. Now, business credit goes beyond Granger and Quill. Y'all gonna Granger and Quill and gas card me to death, Lord Jesus. Some of y'all got gas cards and don't even have a car. I don't get it, but that's a different story. We're not gonna go there. So what about like I said, you need to buy a computer. Your computer went out. You need to buy a printer. You don't really have the cash flow on hand because you have your money in different spaces where it needs to be. You're in the middle of a big rollout or a big launch, and you just need to get this taken care of. Business credit can help with that. What about when you need a loan or an advance to help you with a growth or a venture, or because you can't make payroll or some type of investment needed? Business credit can help you free up that cash flow while still allowing you to get what you need to get done effectively and efficiently in your business. Now, business credit is based on your business's financial history and is tied to your business's EIN number, not your personal social security number. Excuse me. However, there are some factors in business credit that may, at the beginning of your journey, may require you to use your social security number. And a lot of these are for your bigger credit card vendors like your Visas, your MasterCards, your Capital Ones, your American Expresses. They're going to ask you for your social security number for APG, which is called a personal guarantor. So if you're thinking you're going to get all these fancy Visa, MasterCards, etc., without giving them your social, it's not going to work. Not at the beginning of your business credit journey. Okay. They need to know that should you default on this $10,000 line of credit they gave you at American Express and you don't pay this bill, who can they come after for their money? Okay. You guys can thank the right after, what was that, like around 9/11, when the depression kind of came and everything started going downhill with the housing market and everything. So many people owed these banks so much money, and then they were finding out that a lot of these businesses that owed them money were kind of like shell companies, and they couldn't quite find the people to hold the people accountable for the money. So they had to change up the entire structure of how they lend money and how they hold people accountable for that money, because the government had to bail them out so that they wouldn't go under. So they had to start taking some type of accountability. So when you get your business credit, be sure to learn how to use it to leverage your business and not just replace more debt in your actual life. Okay. With business credit, it's important to also maintain it. So if you are bad at managing your personal credit, I do not recommend you getting business credit. It's like, why would you even tack on more into your life that you can't even handle, because you can't even handle the personal stuff? Business credit is not a replacement because you done screwed up your personal credit. That's not how it works. You're actually putting yourself into more debt and more of a liability. Okay. All you're doing is just digging yourself a bigger hole. Don't dig yourself a bigger hole. Learn how to fix your personal credit. Learn how to manage your personal credit. Now, it's okay to start building business credit while you are fixing your personal credit, but you need to learn how to manage personal credit first before you start learning how to manage business credit. Just an idea. I've heard it 1,000 times. Other people are going to tell you the same. A lot of people are going to tell you, no, it's okay. You can go ahead and use that gas card for your personal life. Keep listening to them. I'm trying to teach you how to run a legit business, but that's just me. Okay. So for your business to have business credit, it must have credibility as well. Now, credibility is proof that you are an actual and legit business. So that's a bonus for you. So it's like 6 important things you need to have. But credibility is super important. Credibility can be found in how your business is set up. It can be found in how your business is displayed, how people view your business, how your business is shown online, because you know everything is the internet nowadays. So credibility in your business is super important to have in your LLC. And how do I go to the next one? I'm gonna go to the next one. Hold on. Did it freeze? No, it didn't freeze. I'm here. Maybe I can just click on it. Is that it? This one. There we go. Number 5. You need to be compliant. No Mickey Mouse in the business thing, okay? Let's be real legit business owners. Let's operate like a real legit business. You're probably like, compliance, like what does that mean? Like, compliance is related to the important deadlines related and around you establishing and maintaining your LLC. So for businesses, compliance could be filing your annual reports with the state. You want to be sure to check and see if your state requires an annual report, or maybe even a report every 2 years, or if they even require a report at all. You want to report any changes to the state, address changes, ownership changes, partnership changes. You want to make sure that's filed with the state. Compliance wise, you want to file any DBAs if needed. You want to make sure that those are kept up to date. You want to be sure to properly file them with your county clerk's office. Make sure they're re-registered as needed. Hi, Millicent. Make sure they're re-registered as needed. Keep your registered agent current. If your registered agent should change, be sure to properly update the state so that they will know. So should you have any important notice that needs to be delivered to you via your registered agent, but they can't find you, you can encounter a fine, a lawsuit, a settlement of some sort without you knowing, like anything of that nature. You are required to have a registered agent for a reason. So please be sure to keep your registered agent up to date, registered agent information up to date with the state. You want to stay up to date with your state franchise taxes if you do have any. For the state of California, it's $800 a year. Sucks. It's like the highest ever throughout all the states. I think like Vegas, I think it's like 300 or 400 or something like that. I think that's the started. But some states do have annual franchise taxes that you have to pay, and some states don't. So compliance even includes you filing your business taxes timely and properly. Now, one question I just got this week was, hey, I'm getting ready to file my taxes with my tax person. Why ask me? I'm not your tax person. I'm getting ready to file my taxes, and I want to know, should I file my business separate from my personal? So if you are an LLC, just an LLC, your LLC should be filed on a Schedule C along with your 1040 taxes, okay? Now, if you are an LLC taxed as an S Corp, your LLC, in that perspective, is filed separately on an 1120S. And then after all that is said and done, you're given a K1 that goes over to your personal taxes to go with your 1040. So if you're just a regular LLC, please note that that needs to be filed with your personal taxes. That is not a separate tax return that needs to be completed, okay? Your business being out of compliance can cause you to get fined by the state. It can cause your finances to be out of whack. You being out of compliance can also cost you a loan, a line of credit, a grant, an award, not being eligible for certain type of fundings, anything of that nature, even a contract because your paperwork isn't in order. There's a variety of things. So you want to make sure that your LLC is in compliance. Okay. So we talked about 5 important things your LLC needs to have: accounting and bookkeeping, goals, strategy, business credit, and it needs to be in compliance. Okay. I hope this information was helpful to you. If you need any assistance with any of the 5 things or 5.5 things, credibility, that I mentioned here today, I want to invite you to a call with me to help you get your business shit in order. Okay. You can book a 15-minute discovery call with me at, where's the little thingy? There it is. You can book a 15-minute discovery call with me at https bit.ly /15 minutes with YSPS. That's going to be bit.ly /15 minutes with YSPS. I would love to see how we can be mutually beneficial with each other and how I can help you get your business shit together. There's nothing wrong with having your business shit out of order, but there is something wrong with knowing it's out of order and not doing anything about it, but still hoping to run a legit, incredible business. So I understand that you may not know how to do everything, and that's okay. Focus in your area of expertise in the service or product that you provide. Let those that do know how to do these things on the back end help you to actually push those things forward. It's okay. That's what we're here for. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me see if there are any questions, because I'm quick to like close out and go find my 2-year-old that was just yelling for me, which she's probably asleep now because she's quiet. There are no questions. Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much for coming on board and spending time with me today. Again, I hope this information was helpful. I invite you to book a call with me so that we can talk more about your business. Feel free to share this video with any of your entrepreneur friends and on your Facebook pages, and watch the replay again and again. Make sure you have this information in order, because now you have no excuses not to have these 5 things in order when it comes to your business. All right. Thank you guys so much. And you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.